Today's video might end up being the most important video you've ever watched on this channel in a long time. What I'll be doing today is I'll actually be chronicling every single trade I've taken this entire week from Monday up until today. By the time this video gets out, we'll really be done trading for the day. It's actually almost 7:45 a.m. and I have trades running in the community at over 50 pips at the moment. So if you are here, you're not on my Telegram community, make sure you go straight to the link in the description to join the trading community on Telegram, where I share daily trading signals with my community. At the beginning of this month, I actually decided to stick trading to one instrument and see how it goes. And it has actually been an amazing journey so far, as I've not hit a single stop loss on any of my trading positions. So like I said, I'll be chronicling every single trade I took from Monday to Friday, sharing with you every single strategy I use on all these trades, every single concept, every single technique, risk management strategy, risk management criteria, every single thing I used in trading gold this whole week, which has been an extremely profitable week, as we've made over 600 pips already. The day is not yet over, not a single trade hitting stop loss. So if you're here and having issues with being a winning trader, difficulties with your risk management, knowing when to exit trades, today's video was made especially for you. So if you like how that sounds, all I want from you is just give me a thumbs up, like this video, also leave a comment, share with as many traders you know as possible. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you're a returning subscriber, hit the notification bell so you get notified and go live anytime I drop a new video on YouTube. Today's video will address your concerns as a trader who has difficulty winning, as I will be sharing my journey this whole week with you guys, and then how you can also inculcate that in your trading to help you improve as a trader as well. The first thing I want you to do is try to stick to one pair. Try to stick to one instrument, backtest your strategies on that particular instrument, try to practice every single one of your strategies on it, see how it works on it, then you can start trading that particular pair. So if you gain a little bit of consistency, then now you can actually try to channel that into other pairs. So the whole of this month, I've actually traded gold. Anyone here in my community who follows any of my social media platforms, all you see is I've been trading gold a lot this whole month. And that has actually been the most profitable period I've had this entire year. So if you look in my community, you realize that every day you see we have 100 pips running in profit, 200 pips running in profit on gold every single day, because I simply just decided to just stick to one pair, practice, perfect, and it has been an extremely profitable one. Also, make sure you practice risk management, because if you know how much you're trying to lose, you normally do not have any psychological stress when the market is going against you. You are very calm because you are actually okay with the risk you've placed on that particular trade. And then one thing I also did was I decided to also stick to the lower time frame. So you want to actually get the fastest moving trade as possible, make your profit as fast as possible, and then be done trading for the day. So I decided to also stick a lot more to day trading. So we are actually going to start from Monday all the way to Friday, look at every single trade I've taken, the various concepts I use on taking each one of these trades. You also be seeing how much you made on them in the community. So the very first point, you're actually going to start from Monday. So when you go right to the screens, you realize that this was what we saw on Monday. So Friday, the market actually closed on the third touch. So we had our first touch on the trend line here, second touch, and then we finally got the third touch here. We had our confirmation also here. So this setup was actually on the higher time frame. So my higher time frame, which was my 4 hour, gave me the setup, which was what, a sell. Now what I needed to do next was, if I want to take this sell here, if I look at the consolidation, I might actually end up risking too much stop loss on this trading setup. So what did I do? All I needed to do next was now simply just switch to the lower time frame and then find a proper setup. So now if you look on the lower time frame, you realize that you actually see a support here with the market actually finally breaking out of. So once it broke out of this support and I see it consolidate nicely with this bearish sort of pattern here, also aligning perfectly with my 4 hour. What did I do? I simply just bought my risk to reward tool here. Stop loss here, this is how much I'm risking on this trade. My TP1 is always very close to how much I risk. We've actually entered our trade, stop loss there, take profits also there as well. Now we simply just wait for the market to move in our favor. So what do you see? We hit our TP1, it starts pulling back and consolidating, runs through all the way down, and then finally what hits our TP2. At the close of this particular day, we had actually made over 220 pips. So we woke up around Tuesday morning to see that the market actually retested on this particular zone, and now we're seeing some sort of reversal on this particular time frame. And now we're seeing some sort of reversal on this particular zone. I actually found another buy position here with my simple break and then retest. So now on the 15 minutes time frame again, now my entry on this particular trade was also here after scaling down to the 15 minutes time frame. Stop loss right at the bottom of this range. So it was simple break and retest, expecting a continuation to the upside like we saw on the 4 hour time frame. So now what happened next? First candle, we went into a bit of drawdown, went back up. So once first candle, I saw the small bearish candle go up, and the second candle brought it back down. I just started feeling that maybe the market might actually be going for a bearish move, as I ended up seeing the market looking like it was about to give me a rising wedge actually here. So once I was seeing something like this, I was literally expecting the market to now drop to the downside. So what did I do? If you look at the screenshots in the community, I literally told them to actually close the position. Sometimes you should also know when to exit trading positions, because a bad trade is a bad trade. There's no need for you to keep holding on. We came out of this particular position again, then we started watching the market to see how it was going to behave from here. So you realize that now what happened, the market kept going down, went all the way down. So the market actually came back up. Then we realized that, okay, now we see a strong breakout from this particular resistance, which was the initial point we were trying to take the trade. We actually ended up entering and then taking the trade again. So my entry price again was somewhere down here, stop loss, and also targeting this price as well. And then what happened was we actually started closing nicely in profits. So the market now started consolidating in this, just kept going up, down, up, down. Once I started seeing this consolidation happen, we had some news coming in, so I actually made them close this trade as well. It slight profits about 30 pips. The news came, it went against us. And then one funny thing is, after closing it, it actually ended up going in our favor, as you can clearly see. So if you like what you're watching today, I want you to just take some time, smash that like button, also look down below and then hit that subscribe button, also smash that notification bell so you receive a notification anytime I go live or anytime I drop a video on YouTube. Let's get back to the video. So now we move on to Wednesday and look at what happened on Wednesday as well. So you realize that on Wednesday, targeting this resistance on a 15 minutes time frame as well, I ended up getting a strong breakout. If you've not watched my video on trading breakouts, go back and watch that video. I'm going to actually leave it at the end of this video. In trading breakouts, one thing I always want to look out for when I see breakouts is actually a strong momentum candle. Strong momentum candle opened and closed. Then what did I do next? And now all I needed to do next was now simply bring my risk to reward tool in place. So buy position right at this price, stop loss. Let's say I'm targeting the bottom of this range. Now I zoom out and look at various key levels I want to be using as my take profits. What do we do next? We just wait. That's all we do. We take the trade and we wait. So now on Wednesday, first candle profits, and this is what happened. So we actually ended up getting CPI, which was a strong fundamental. So after making about 120 pips on it, hitting both take profits, what did we eventually see? The market actually came back down to retest on the level before the fundamentals actually came up. So now we actually ended up getting another sweet break and then a retest. So once we got this sweet break and then a retest, what happened? The fundamentals, which was CPI, eventually ended up sending the market to skyrocket and then smash our final take profit. So this was what happened on Wednesday. We initially took our trades, made over 120 pips on them, saw some pullback on it, and then if you realize this is the same trend continuation pullback strategy I talk about all the time. You can see it happening on gold so many times. Rise, pullback, rise, pullback, rise, pullback, rise, pullback, rise, pullback, and then eventually fly all the way up. So after taking your profits here, you can actually get another entry to actually take another strong, beautiful buy on the same setup again, making over 170 pips in the process. So both trades, both entries ended up giving over 300 pips. So let's go on and look at what happened on Thursday. So I'm doing this so you actually know how I trade in real time, how I make the decisions I make. So what you see, look right at the market. In the morning, you saw another break, retest, break, retest, break, retest from this particular zone. Up, retest again. So the next time I got here, like I said, I was expecting a strong buy. So as you can clearly see, that was exactly the price I sent the signal out, the price at which I took this particular trade. Stop loss at the bottom of the range. Then we are targeting the market to actually fly up for us. And then look at something interesting here. So now, first candle, we went into about 20 pips profits. Then I saw a pattern forming. So once I saw this pattern forming, I saw the next candle also go up, come down again. I saw this pattern forming. What I did next was I simply just told everybody to close the trades now because of this pattern I was seeing. Because of this pattern I was seeing on the 15 minutes time frame. So now, like I said, I was also seeing another bearish continuation, pullback strategy. At the same time, if I go to my 4-hour, this was the candle I was seeing on the 4-hour. So close this trade, let's wait for re-entry. Then what happened? I actually waited to see if I was going to get a breakout from this particular price. Then now I can now choose. So now reference points here, which was this particular price, waiting to see if the market was actually going to be a breakout from this particular price we have here. So now what do you see? We waited, and so I was very patient with what I was watching and then how I was monitoring the charts. If you look down, that's 10 a.m. So once I got this bearish confirmation from here, which indicated to me that no, the market is about to go on a continuation sell to the downside, what did I do? Entry price here, stop loss on top of the range. I'm expecting the market to, let's say, drop all the way. simple day trade. All we needed to do next was what? Wait. So first candle came in, then we eventually made about what? 130 to about 140 pips on this setup. Then we started getting what? A pullback on it. So simple day trading setup. We cleaned gold, also another what? Extra 130 pips in another day. If you add that up, that was almost about what? 600 pips already. And then this morning, we're also in a current trade, currently running in over 50 pips. I'm going to break that down in the next video I actually made, because I want the day to end so I know how much you're actually going to clear. So you realize that this video should be a really impactful guide as to how you should approach your trading. Know when to enter trades, know when to exit trades. Always make sure you have your risk management in place. You know how much you're risking on every single trade you take. You also understand every single concept you are using. And like I said, if things are not going well, make sure you practice your strategy on one currency pair, one instrument, one commodity at a time. See how this particular strategy, this particular technique of yours resonates or works on that particular instrument. Then now you can decide to either stick to that or implement it on other trading instruments you trade as well. So I hope this video was extremely impactful for you guys, because like I said, I've actually told you about how I traded from Monday up until today, and you realize that I always would keep things simple. I keep things as simplified as possible, no complications anywhere. I'm always relaxed in taking my trades. I know exactly when to exit trades as well as when to enter them as well. Know when a trade is going bad, and also you need to also understand that a bad trade is a bad trade. There's no need for you to keep holding on to a bad trade. If things are not going well, you realize that it's about to just reverse. Simply exit this trade. If you know the market will go against you, the smartest thing you can actually do is exit this particular trading position. I've come to the end of this video, and I hope it was really helpful, extremely educative. Take your time and give it a thumbs up. I also need to share with as many struggling traders you know as possible. And guys, before I leave, like I said in my last video, May advanced class is actually taking place next week. So it's actually on the 24th, 25th, 26th, as well as the 31st of May, where I'll be teaching you every single concept. It's not a recorded session, it's not a recorded class, it's actually a Zoom live trading session. So regardless of your geographical location, you will be able to partake in this class, get to ask me every single question you want, get to understand how I trade, my day trading techniques, my scalping techniques, my swing trading techniques, my gold trading strategy, how I approach currency pairs, what are my favorite instruments to trade, every single thing. I'll also make sure I set up your trading platform for you, just like I have on mine. So it will actually be a complete mentorship. On all this class is going to cost you is just $120. So if you want to be part of this class, use the link in the description to register, book your slot, because it is time to break free from the limitations that have been holding you back from attaining your goals as a trader. So simply use the link in the description to sign up for this class. Let us change how you approach the market. Let us change how you see the markets. Transform your trading life, your trading career for the better. Thank you very much for sticking with me from start to finish. It might be a lengthy one, but I did it because I want to actually help you improve as a forex trader. So if you like what you learned here today, you feel you learned something here today, make sure you leave a comment. If there's also another video you want me to shoot for you, feel free to leave it in the comment section. Also share with as many traders you know as possible. Subscribe to this channel. Smash the notification bell so you get notified anytime I go live or anytime I drop a new video on YouTube. You can also keep up with me on my socials, KOMMONFOREX, on all platforms, X, Instagram, TikTok, Telegram as well. If you're also looking for a trusted and a reliable broker that will help you grow as a trader with the best trading conditions, tightest price, 24/7 customer service, as well as instant deposits and withdrawals, feel free to use the link in the description to also sign up with my recommended broker. You can also join my trading community on Telegram, which is the one community you actually want to be a part of if you want to succeed in forex trading. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. As always, I'm KOMMONFOREX, and I hope I left you better than I found you.